Hello everybody, this is Annie again from Wild Mountain Birds. Today I brought out some of my eastern screech owls. There are 3 of them here. They're all unreleasable because they all have permanent eye damage, and that's because all 3 of them hit cars by accident years ago. All separately, not together. This is the oldest one I have, Rufus. I've had him for a number of years. He actually hurt the eye on this side, his left eye, so bad that my veterinarian had to give him surgery and take that eye out because it was so damaged. It's sewn shut now, and the eye where the eye was is completely quiet, not infected, and not causing any pain. Both of these owls also have eye damage. I'm not sure how well their eyes work, but not well enough for them to see at night and to hunt enough food to be able to survive out in the wild. So they've been with me for a number of years, and they make wonderful education birds because they're so little, they're easy to take places, and they sit very, very still, as you can see. So they are very nice on perches, very easy to bring around, and they're very cute. But remember, these are raptors. They're hunters, just like the bigger birds that I've showed you. They are hunters, they're carnivores, and they eat meat. They also eat insects and things, anything that's big enough for them to catch. Also dragonflies, caterpillars, frogs, toads, small snakes, other small birds. Almost anything that is a big enough insect, frog, or mouse or vole they can catch and they can eat just fine. So they have very sharp little talons. So don't be fooled, even though they're tiny. They're not fun little fluffy, stuffy toys. They are definitely little killers. In captivity, I feed them usually 1 mouse a night. It's about 45 cents per mouse. Sometimes in the winter they get a little more food. Some cool things about screech owls: they blend into where they're perched in trees really, really well, partly because they sit so still. You see how they're sitting like little statues. Sometimes people think they're actually not real when I bring them out to schools. People think they might be stuffed animals, and they're not. They're real. That's a very cool thing, though, because by sitting still in the night when they're hunting, they can hear and see their dinner. Let's say it's a mouse across a field. They can see and hear that mouse long before the mouse knows that there's an owl looking at them. When they take off from their perch, they are silent flyers because of the way that their feathers are built. Their wings don't make any flapping sounds, which is pretty cool. Also very good at catching things in the middle of the night. Something that a lot of people think owls can do is turn their heads all the way around. They can't do that because they have necks and backbones like we do, so they have more hinges, more vertebrae in their necks, so they can turn their heads a lot further around than we can, but not all the way around because they would break their neck and then they would die. But by turning their head all the way around, they can see what's going on behind them before they take off from their perch to go hunt. So it's another way that they're really, really successful hunters at night. So they depend a lot on their eyesight as well as their hearing to be successful hunters too. Their ears are where our ears are, like behind their eyes and under their feathers, kind of where our ears are. But you can't see them because they're covered by feathers. These little ear tufts are just feathers that they can bring up or down, like a cat can put its ears up or down, but they're not actually the ears. What the ear tufts do is help funnel sound down to their real ears, again, behind and under all those feathers. They also have whiskers. Most owls have whiskers